All right, we're working Sunny. We're over by Smith's. We're just working off of the people. So what we need to accomplish with him is just impulse control. So how I'm working that is I am doing a little bit of e-collar when I lose focus. So I'm gonna work through some focus first before I ask for things like sit or down, because if he can't pay attention, the sit and the down is just gonna go out the window. So we need him to first check in, and I'm breaking it down for him. So e-collar is gonna come on when there's disengagements. Right here, I'm on a 7, level 7. Occasionally, sometimes I'll boost it, but I'm keeping it low. And the worst thing that I could do is just try to muscle through it and start using the e-collar, and he can't resolve it if I'm just trying to go in a straight line and correct the lack of focus. So instead, I'm breaking it down in a very simple form. There is pressure that comes on when you are outside of this space, and it goes away when you are in this space. And I'm going to use my footwork here to create that distance if I feel like I lose some kind of focus. So right there. So now the pressure is on, now it's gone. So you can start doing a little tap on the e-collar once it goes away, and everything is exciting down here. There is occasionally some things that will make him kind of nervous, I've seen. So we work through it the same way we work through his excitement. Is you're not paying attention to me because you're nervous. We're gonna work on focus on me. So right here, little button. I'm just happy that there's people out here. Good job. Good. So lost focus, button. Now it's off. Button. Now it's off. Good. He sometimes won't take treats when we're in situations like this, but I'm going to try and see if he'll take some food. Sometimes he'll take it. Sometimes he won't. That's fine. I do want to build up some engagement with him with food. Let's see. I've got another little one. I don't have a lot of those ones, but you like those ones. So it's been kind of hard to find what he likes, what he'll work for, but I really want to build some more engagement with him. The reason why I like this long line is because the distance matters when it comes to pressure. So if I'm putting pressure on him right here, he's not going to want to stay here. He's going to want to be out there. But if I put pressure on him out there, he's going to want to stay here, right? Just the way that I think about this is just, in the simplest terms, negative reinforcement. So it's like our cars when we get in the driver's seat and we start driving and we forgot to put the seatbelt on, it starts beeping at us and it's annoying, right? It's not painful, but it's annoying enough to make us click our seatbelt. When we click our seatbelt, we have this sense of relief. So the e-collar can be the same way. Now, we don't want it to be blasting him, just like that sound isn't necessarily blasting our ears, but we want it to be motivationally important, so that way he wants to turn that pressure off by coming to me. Good job. Let me try this treat now. It's salmon, buddy. It's good. There we go. Good job. And I think sometimes he doesn't take food right away because he gets stressed. I've seen him get kind of stressed in public spaces and then excitable all in one. And so I'm trying to really build up some food motivation here, because this is how I'm going to really explain to him, this is what I like. Keep doing it, buddy. This is my positive reinforcement. So we've got negative reinforcers and positive reinforcers. So if I lose focus, I'm going to start tapping. I did a little tap there. He's learning when I turn it off, or I turn it off by coming to this lady, and I hopefully, if he'll take food, get food. Good job, buddy. Good boy. So I think foundationally this is more powerful than the fancy heel and the fancy sit stays and down stays. Is just, how does he behave when we're not training? I mean, technically we are training here, but long-term results come from how the dog feels about things. So if the dog feels stressed about things, we're going to see the fallout from that. If the dog feels excited about things, we might, in a negative way where they can't function, we're going to see the fallout from that. Good. I'm loving this focus, bud. So focus first. Now we're going to work on some impulse control. So I'm going to say sit, and I want him to stay there. Good. Good choice. Good job. Okay. Good boy. So now I'm going to work on positions because now he's paying attention and motivated. Down. Good. Good. Okay, good. One thing I'm not doing right now that's kind of an important thing to notice is I'm not having anybody engage with him right now in this stage, because he comes out into public settings and he is like, I'm going to pee on that. I'm going to go jump on this lady. I'm going to go see what that dog is doing. Like, he's like a ping pong, and he doesn't come back to me and engage, right? I mean, it's not that I worry about him necessarily running away, but he is like all over the place mentally. So I want to be able to work this. Like, I am more important than anything else in the environment. Then we can introduce things like saying hi and those things. So I'm keeping his world fairly small. I'm being a little bit selfish here, having him just focus on me. So good job, buddy. But good things are happening. That's a good treat. Taking treats? Like these ones? So good things with Sunny. Doing good. Good boy.